Hello, and welcome once again to the iconic space. And speaking about icons, we have a different segment where we call it influencer, for the people who have influence in Kenya and the whole of East Africa. And right about now, again, we have the one and only Boniface. Amekamtena, but now we are in a cool space. Leo tumekaa chini. Hatukuwa tunakimbia kama last time.
Yeah.
And the conversation is going to be deeper because of the DMs that we had, because of the comments that we had about the video that we had, because they wanted to hear more. Because I think most people think that everything has changed, the dynamics of voting has changed, the dynamics of campaign has changed. Yani wase wala walikuwa wanafikiria mimi ndaenda mahali nipige wasema so mbili 100 you understand, so everything has gone online, the voices, everyone is being heard. And right now you have a very big movement. And before we start this conversation, I would like for you to say who you are again, because it's never enough. The same way you said, it is never enough, so that the people know who you are one more time, and we can start this conversation at a high note.
So my name is Boniface Mwangi, and I'm running for president.
Again.
Beyond that, I'm a Kenyan who loves this country very much. Okay. And my biggest brag in life, I'm a father of 3 kids.
Wow.
Biggest brag.
Biggest brag.
Yeah.
So kama unafikiria ati yo sijui ati unaficha watu wako, acha ufala.
Usifiche mtu kama mshuto.
Wewe ndio ulikuwa hapo kufanya hiyo shughuli, be proud of what you have.
And if you're a deadbeat man, manze unakosea watu hii bana. Don't give them further wounds. Yeah.
But right now, I think our generation right now, kuna msee anaogopa kusema watu wake kweli. I think people, they're so proud of what they have.
Unasema mtu yeye lakini mtu hawezi kula hewa.
But
hiyo sauti soli kana kwa uongo.
Ati kama sani yake
inakujangikiwa empty. Sani na kama hiyo iko empty.
So we feel.
As a father, show up. Wacha sani kuna kitu. I think every child needs 2 parents' love. So if it's possible, manze, show for your child.
So I think that's really important. Kwanza mentally, to the dads out there. So mimi, before hata nikurushie nasema hivi, it does not matter what you're sharing. Hata kama ni hiyo so ndo umepata so mbili, you know from your heart that's what you can be able to, but don't run away.
But also because I have friends and I know people who are very rich, and they confuse presents for presents.
So they give
so they don't give their kids time. Then the child, right? So when the child is very young, they'll get very excited. Oh, daddy bought me this, daddy did this for me. When they only realize my dad was never there, they can see the Lego, they can see there's a TV or a PlayStation, but it was my dad when I was playing this. It was my dad when I had a football match. It was my dad. And I think as a father, one of my struggles, I've been very present in my kids' life. I've been very present. But I still feel like it was not enough. I feel like I missed some things.
So you need to be in there more.
And now the teenagers, they don't even like hanging out with me. For teenagers, freedom, that's all. Yeah.
Like, you're too much in this space.
I don't, but I hugs, working with my son, and all this, and like, what are we doing?
I think, I don't know, it's a good thing, it's a good experience.
So, because fathers, man, we break or make society. Mothers are nurturers, but fathers are builders.
So nurturers, you mean they give, they multiply.
So nurture, I mean they nurture their kids. They ensure they're healthy, they're there for them. They do a lot of emotional work. Now the dad builds the mental fortitude. Unajenga mwanaume, unajenga dem anajisimamia. So haiwezi kuwa na wounds. Unajua, I think if you heal our father wounds or mother wounds, if we heal ourselves internally, we can make a very good country, man.
So
we get rid of the
watu wengi sasa hiyo wameumia, that's why we have.
Tuko na wounds manze, tuko na wounds za parents, tuko na wounds za society.
How would you advise people who've gone through a lot and are taking it out on their families, they're taking it out on their wives, they're taking it out on their kids?
Even alcohol,
yes,
drugs.
And then wanaekelea. Sasa unajua nilikuwa mlevi.
Mangana kila wakati. Kila mahali.
Klepto. Kimya ungenyamaza.
Lazima tukutane ndio julikane. Now. So, I think we need to face ourselves. I think therapy helps. Find why, because you know when you beat your wife, or you drink a lot, or you do messy things, you're projecting
to them.
Yes, you're not dealing with the root cause. So hopefully that you can deal with that. I think the world is ugly because we hurt people, hurt others.
Okay.
So if you want to stop hurting other people, heal.
Stop hurting.
So you know, yeah, because we transfer trauma, man. if you don't heal your trauma, you transfer it to your kids, to your spouse, to your partner, to your lover, to your employees. Just transfer those wounds.
But mentally now, I see people take this thing to social media, and now you're taking your heart. What can I say?
Unamwaga mtama kwa kuku wengi.
Kuku mengi, yani umeumia, and then you have followers like 1 million followers.
Unawashow
Umeumia, alafu kuna wale wanafuata how you project, how you nini. So people think whatever you're saying is true, and you're actually just projecting about how you feel.
So there's nothing wrong with sharing or being vulnerable, but it doesn't end there. You need to get a solution for whatever the
What
heart
about
is.
the influence? Because right now we can find people in the internet saying, okay, because maybe they went through a bad experience in the relationship, they're like you've heard the saying.
Yeah.
Relationships za watu wanafanya nini? Relationships za watu wa mafala. Relationships are mafala.
Marriage is a scam.
Marriage is a scam.
All women are all men are dogs. All women cheat.
Because ukisema hivyo,
so you see,
other people are getting married.
That's a danger of a singular story. Your story is not my story.
But how do you
actually
express that?
There is the truth, there's the lie, and then there's the other side. Unajua? Ile hatujui. So your story is not universal. You know, they say that if you think your mother cooks best, you have never traveled.
Uende hapo.
Uje kula kwingine.
Labda unaweza ingia kwa jirani shtuke.
Unaingia kwa jirani baada hata mama yako pikangi.
So what is your take on this one? Because this now it's actually deals it's a space where mentally it has pushed a lot of kids who are coming up to think that it's actually legit, that marriage is for stupid people.
No, marriage works. I've been married for 18 years. Do you have troubles?
Bro, uko na miaka ngapi? Sasa unajua unatu confuse.
I'm 42, man.
Where do we go? That's why we are dancing.
I got married at 24. Man, he was in 23. My son is 18. And the mother got pregnant before. Just almost 19 years. So it's just have to put the work on it. It's commitment. Don't you have I have challenges with my wife. She has challenges with me. We fight, we quarrel, we have issues. But I didn't work them. So I would just say, try it, man. At least try it so that you have someone to divorce.
Useme ukujaribu.
Kujaribu, unajua? Unajua, kujaribu ndio kushinda, my friend. Unaweza jaribu shinde. You see, being on the floor is not a bad thing. Staying on the floor is a bad thing. So ukianguka ni si makosa. Look at a child. A child will be learning how to walk. They crawl, they walk, they fall, they crawl, they walk, and then they walk. That was you, that was me.
And they don't quit.
We never quit because I wasn't born walking. We learned how to walk.
True.
We fell so many times, but we still walked.
So, everything.
Keep trying, man. Keep trying, man.
But if you have that mentality of the kids, like you fall down, you forget the pain, and you stand again and do the same thing.
So yeah, and that's I think you should approach life with the innocence of a child. Because kids have very pure hearts.
Something new I've learned now. You taught me something new.
Innocence of a child, yeah.
Of a child. So, okay, mentally, because you've really fought for Kenyans and they know it, they've had stories about you. How do you deal with that? Because now you have to silence all the sounds of what people are saying and actually focus on what you're doing right now. Because people just see the positive of what you're doing. But how do you silence the negative? Like, how do you silence all that? Because that's an art.
So sometimes I do get upset. I read comments, I engage with people, and it upsets me. Because it's a lie, it's insulting, it is wrong. But it's the game, man.
They're talking.
So don't hate the players, man.
Hate the game.
I don't even hate the game. Let them be. For example, I'm a big football fan. I was telling...
Team gani?
Team kubwa. Arsenal, my friend.
Ungesema Manchester tungekuwa na very big
problem. Arsenal. I was telling someone that I work with, Shanton. I was asking if she watches football. And so football is a beautiful sport. And when you go to a game, there are 60,000 players. And maybe your team is traveling. So 10,000 are your fans, 50,000 are not your fans. So you have the ball and the 50,000 screaming your name or cussing your name or saying all manner of things. Focus on the game. Watch mpira iongee.
Yeah, focus on what is in the picture.
So even for me, I focus on the task at hand. What am I supposed to do? What am I trying to do? What am I trying to achieve? Focus on it. For now, I'm trying to run for president.
That's the goal.
And there's so many naysayers. My work is to convince you to vote for me. And if you can't vote for me, that's fine. I appreciate your choice.
Okay.
Yeah.
But there's something I learned from you when I was watching your videos. I remember, I think we're talking on WhatsApp. Kariambia, when was I watch videos zangu? I was like,
no, go
yes,
to follow.
Jam. So I started going through your videos. I was like, by the time I was like,
when I just story.
Then I was like, there's something I'm learning.
Yeah.
I'm like, politics has changed. Because I was so used, wase wakienda mahali, chukua masombili, so I was like, and Bonny's not doing that. How is it? So I studied and I said, and I was like, wow.
Because so people who pay you or give you a bribe to vote for them or like them have no policies. They're not planning to transform your life. For them, it's an investment.
Or they're investing so they can take whatever.
They can, when they get to power, they steal. So if in Jona Gongo, atachukua kaka ikiwa 5 billion.
Wow.
That's where you find someone like, I was talking about Kindiki, he's a deputy president. We pay for everything for him. Anaishi bure kwa nyumba ya state, right? Pale Karen. But they're giving 2.9 billion in his office every day. No, every year. To do what? In the last 3 months, he spent 1.3 billion in 3 months. Anafanya nini hiyo pesa?
Wow.
Yeah?
Did you know that? I need those comments because now things like this are the eye openers of the people who are going to vote. Because right now tunakimbilia kila msee achukue vote. Kwanza story ya voters card.
So
hiyo campaign ya voters card from your office.
Yeah.
Au tunaona kuna time ulifukuza wasee kwa ofeto.
Wanaenda kachukua kura, yeah.
Mkachukue kura. So what's the impact of people taking their voting cards? Because hiyo siku ndio pia mimi nilitoka hiyo siku.
Nilifukuza nice. Kumbe ulikuwa inspired. So wacha niongelesha wasee kwa camera by the way. Nataka mjipende. Mkuwe selfish. In this way, what Kenya do you want in the future? What is the selfish reason for that Kenya that you want? Maybe it's good roads, good education, security for yourself, wajua, work in neighborhoods, playgrounds, wajua, a cheaper life, food is affordable. If that's what you want in your life, right? Ask yourself, how do you get that? By voting. How do you vote? You need a voter's card. Once you get that voter's card, now start understanding the people who are running. Interrogate their policies, what do they represent, study their past. Wana represent nini? Because the future of this country is in your hands with that one vote. Because the voting matters. Raila Odinga lost the last election, lost in quotes, with 200,000 votes. But in this country, there were 8 million Kenyans who did not vote. So if 200,000 people had voted, if in every police station, people had cast 2 votes, and you're president.
Wow.
So your one vote matters. How good your life will be beyond 2027 will be determined by your one vote. So imagine future yako kwa mkono yako manze, chukua hatua. Hiyo kura tu moja. And then understand that voting is not just the presidency. Who is your MCA? Yeah, who is your MP? Women rep, governor, senator, elect properly, man. Wachani na tuwa wash. Na ma celeb, na manini, man.
It's not about the name, it's about what someone can come with.
No, look at their past. You know, the Bible says, you shall know them by their fruits.
Alidu.
Ama anadu. Uwezi panda machungo bune mandizi.
Now I've changed, you know, I've changed.
No.
I've changed, I'm a better man.
Kama jamaa ni mbwa koko, ni mbwa koko.
Ukimtoka sisi mwenyewe.
Hata kiva, you know, if you take a snake, a small snake, and you nurture it, and then you keep it in your house, when it grows, it will bite you. Because snakes bite. Yeah.
It's nature.
Yeah, that's the nature of the snake. People who keep wild animals, they end up being killed by the same wild animals. It's called a wild animal.
That's why it's a wild animal.
So if you vote for a thief, he's a thief. DNA ni wizi tu. Hata kenda okoke. Usichague wewe umeokoka ni sawa. Hiyo ni yako na Mungu.
Sadaka utampea.
Waambie no. Actually, let me tell you. Anyone's been charged for stealing, land grabbing, rape, murder. Mnawachagua kwa nini? Why do you hate yourself so much that you elect the worst to represent you? Depende brother. Kama uweze andika Mbocha alikuwa rapist, unachaguaje urezo rapist?
That's power.
Unachagua mse akona ukabila, apendi Wajaluo, apendi Wakikuyu, apendi Wakalenjin, apendi Waturkana. Mtu mwenyewe anakuambia mimi na represent kabila yangu. unamchagua kwa nini?
But I love the fact that you say that, because right now in this generation, this is the most unique generation because people don't care about that anymore.
No, but the parents do. Don't listen to your parents.
Yeah, now that's where the problem is.
They make bad choices.
Yeah.
Some of your parents even shouldn't be together. They hate each other. You're taking advice for someone who even hates their wife or their husband.
Yeye mwenyewe amechukia wife yake.
Amechukia partner wake, and then unataka unamsikiza nini?
Kuna jamaa alikuwa anasema ati yao ni waliazaga, umetoka kwa familia hutaki, ukaenda shule hutaki, ukapata sijui job hutaki,
uko bibi hutaki,
ukapata watoto hutaki.
Sasa wewe unafaa tu kufe.
Your life has ended. So
I'm on for therapy.
So mentally speaking, this is going to help you mentally, because when you know, it saves you a lot of hassle for trying to do something you don't understand. So this actually is a mental health class by itself, because when you know what is happening, it will help you to make the right decision, to vote for the right people at the right time. So amesema, see, not only the presidency, you have to go and cut it down to the roots. You understand? Alafu sahi, to go in a space whereby we don't have to be led by anyone. You have to use your eyes. We have social media. You have Google. You have all the information you need.
AI.
AI itakwambia. Just ask AI, Bonny ni nani?
Yes, I know, Liz, by the way.
You understand? Itakupatia information yote. So right now, ukikuwa tu fala we ni fala.
Fala by choice.
Fala by choice. Understand?
By the way, no one is born knowing things. We're all born silly and stupid. We don't know anything. We learn.
So
to be born ignorant is okay. To stay ignorant is a choice.
Emotional damage.
Yeah.
So this is the influencer court. This has been Boniface Mwangi. He's running for president, and I hope that his social media platforms are here. He has a foundation that I've also been following, and I love that because I'm a mental health, a person who's so passionate about mental wellness and mental health. That's why our conversations, basically, even if it's politics, it revolves around how it's going to help you mentally so that you don't go crazy, that you don't think life is against you, you don't think that you're crazy. It just happens that sometimes you're just going through something. And when you know the right way to just navigate around your hard times, you can be able to know how to do the right thing and to change your mindset so that you go. So a parting shot. Yeah, I say. Kuambia kitu.
Endo chukue kura.
Yote ulikuwa unafikiria hiyo.